Hey guys, it's Chris you're seeing here back from CNH Small Engine again for another informative service and repair video. Video right now got deals with your wheels, your drive wheels for your lawn and garden equipment like your push mower, drive, self-propelled lawnmower as well. And I got the two most common wheels in front of me right here. These are off of like your Toro, Lawn Boy type and brand out there, and this is off the AYP, HOP, HOP type of machine right here. So these are like the two most common self-propelled drive wheels you'd be seeing on the market out here. And each one of these wheels has on the inside here you have a plastic gear. You can see it right down here, all around the whole outside on here. And these plastic gears basically mate to a metal gear that's coming off your transmission drive shaft on your front of your machine, or if it's a rear-wheel drive, they'll have a rear drive unit on there as well. It'll be the same basic setup, just it'll be in the front or the back, opposite, or whatever, how they have it set up on them. And basically, these things do wear out from time to time. They wear out a lot more quickly if the machine's being used under heavy load and a lot of strain and stress on it. And we recommend having these wheels be changed out, probably maybe, I'd say maybe every 12 to 24 months, less if you're using your machine for commercial applications like cutting yards and doing a lot of heavy bagging and heavy grass cutting out there. And if you're using a lot of wet areas or a lot of dirty, dusty areas, recommend having them cleaned and checked out a lot more frequently, because they get a lot of dirt and dust and grime gets clogged up inside here, and basically whenever you have a metal gear being put against here, it basically grinds and grinds away on there, and it basically digs this whole thing out on there, and you basically get a big grinding part taken out of this plastic part on here, and they get all chewed up from time to time, and it's better to replace them at the end of the season rather than just trying to hope that you don't give you any problems, because on this one you can see it starting. It has a small little notch being taken out where the actual gear was digging into it on it for that, and it's better to have it fixed before you need it rather than being broken down and you got to wait 1 or 2 weeks until a part might come in the mail for you. We do sell these over here from time to time. I keep these in stock for most AYP, HOP, and Electrolux, because that's basically what Sears makes. Sears had the Sears and AYP, American Yard products, the HOP, Husqvarna Outdoor Power products. Basically, Husqvarna maintains or makes all of the Sears equipment currently in the market right now. So basically, I think they're the largest brand in the United States right now for outdoor power equipment that actually sells these things. So it's always good to have these things on spare if you do need them, and just keep them laying around. And they typically retail for between 20 and 30 bucks per wheel, plus shipping, handling, tax, installation on top of that. That's basically a ballpark guesstimate for most brands out there like these two, because these ones they do vary from the price to price. This is actually off a Toro, I think a front-wheel drive Toro Multrum one right here, and this was off a front-wheel drive Sears, I think Mulch machine too. I think this is all for maybe about a 3-year-old machine right there, so it already has wear start to basically dig into the gear on there. I don't think this guy really used it too much, so he can have a lot of wear on it. Where I seen where guys had commercial usage ones where these wheels are all chewed up in a matter of like 3 to 6 months, because they're out there using the machine maybe 3, 4, 5 hours every day, constantly out there, and they get pretty chewed up over a real short amount of time on or for that. And I also recommend that if you are working on lawn and garden equipment, I recommend having a good pair of like gloves. I got a couple pair of these. I call mechanics wear gloves. They fit pretty nice. These are the I think extra large size right here. They have padded. You have padded palms. You got basically padded, and you got I think there's like high temp heat things on your index finger and your thumb right here for this, and they have anti I don't know what to call them. They got rubber all along the parts where your joints are at, so you hit against something, it won't really bug up your finger. And I really like these things because they're nice and soft, and basically it'll keep your hands from getting burned up real quicker. If you got some kind of metal sharp thing, it's better to have these things. Like if you're changing a blade out on a deck or something like that, just put these things on rather than having just plain pull your hand down and crank on the blade. Because I learned the hard way about 6 years ago. I got a nice big nick on my one hand here from trying to take a blade off a guy's tractor. And I got cut up pretty bad on my one thumb right here for that. So that's one word to wise right there. Always wear safety gloves when working around a sharp or cutting into instruments like a lawnmower blade or grinders and stuff like that. I just don't let your hand get stuck in something or get pretty banged up right there for you. If anybody has any questions, just give me a call here or email me on my page here. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible on any general answers out there, and I try to answer them as often as quickly as possible. So just shoot me an email and I'll call you back, or I'll just email you, or just give you an instant message on my YouTube page here as well. I'll see you guys.